Okay, we're live. Quit cussing me out.
Pam, I just turned my sound on. You embellish.
Hi, Gabriel. Hi, Kat. Hi, Sky. Grasshopper, Sandy. Um, who else? I think that's it for now. Uh,
I'm out there.
if anybody, hi, Bob. If anybody wants to come up, the link is posted at the top. I have no idea how many. Oh, hi, Chu. I have no idea how many people are going to be in tonight. Ed is watching a football game with his dad, so
I'm about to get tired of those games, you know it. I'm about to get tired of those games keeping Ed away.
well, I don't think you're going to change that any.
I know, but I'm still getting tired of it. Whew.
Kiwi, hello. William, hello. I haven't seen you for a while. Welcome. So tonight I'm going to be working on a little drawing of a buffalo calf, I guess. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I just threw something together last minute. Um,
Is it from a posterior view?
no, it's the head. I was going to do a charcoal, but you know the Indians used to call him red dogs, so I figured I should probably do it in color pencil so that I can show that he's red.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Merry Christmas to you too, Merry Fishmas. Merry Fishmas, everybody.
I've got a nice piece of art I can show you.
Aqua balls, hello. Okay, let's see it. Hang on, let me blow you up here.
Oh, you don't need to.
Dan's fish. Oh, that's a neat shirt. I like that.
Yep. Just got it. Just opened it.
That's why it doesn't have any slobbers or drool on the front yet, huh?
It's damp though. I sprayed it with some wrinkle releaser so I could throw it on and make it look fresh laundered. George gave me a heart attack a while ago. Watch his live stream he went tonight. He's taking his fish room down.
I saw that, but didn't have time to go over there and see what was up with that. Crown Tail High and um, hello,
Anthony's
Anthony behind George somewhere.
helping George take the 180 outside.
Yeah, that must be a job. I know it was a huge job when every time I had to move my 70-gallon. It was so heavy that I couldn't hardly even handle one end of it. Ozo, hello.
Yazzy's giving the cats hell.
So I did a quick sketch of the buffalo, and I'm going to start working on him. It's just the head.
Oh, it looks like a Marmaduke.
it's a buffalo calf.
Maybe when it gets some color on it, I can see it better.
Yeah, they do kind of look. I think calves look almost like puppies when they're little.
Yeah, so cute.
Hi, Chris.
Well, I found out that you can't. They don't make a screen lid for a 125-gallon tank. I'm looking for a
Oh,
60 by 18. Yeah, for my new snake because I was going to put it in that big tank that's Ginger's still out in the garage, but I'm gonna have to break down my 75 that's sitting here in the dining room and move those fish. And I got a lid for a 75, so it'll be here Thursday.
how
Whether
hard
the
would it be
lid
to make one for yourself for it?
do what?
How hard would it be to make one yourself for it?
Mm.
And how big is it right now? Does it need the space right now?
Well, they don't say for sure. The snake's between 40 and 60 inches because there are
Oh,
10 of them they're selling. Hey, also, there are 10 of them, so, and they're unsexed, and they just made them basically half price.
hi, Steve.
So it's either a 5 foot or a 7 foot, but they're going to get bigger. All of them get bigger than that.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. They're real super strong though, so I'll have to be careful.
It might eat you.
I doubt it. And get this bulge down. Doubt that. Hey, Soul Taker. And I tried to do the GoFundMe this morning before I went to the Ark. And then I tried it about 30 minutes ago, and it still won't do it. But I got the email from them back finally that I sent the 10th. And they wanted to know how much I thought their service was. I'm like, what? No, non-existent, because this is the first I've heard from you. So whatever. Chris, it's a Brazilian rainbow boa. They had 10 of them on underground. No, 8. Sorry, on underground reptiles, and that's been a dream snake for, gosh, 2 or 3 years.
They are pretty.
The PayPal link. What is my PayPal?
I keep adjusting my camera and it keeps moving on me.
Do you have Mike's PayPal link, Pam?
I do not.
The only way I can get it is go out and see where, we've done a financial exchange, but I don't have his email. But when I sent him, a donation, it went to where I sent it. I think it's just at moxaquatics.gmail.
Let me see. I can probably look it up. Hang on. I'm going to, my camera keeps moving, so I'm just going to stop my cam for now, and I'll try to fix it later, but I can find Mike's link here.
You knew what it was, Chris. So I'm excited to see how big it is and what sex it is, and if I can keep it contained. I hope it's one of the smaller ones, one of the 40-inch ones. That'll give me some more time, but they're half price, basically, or less than half price. So it was now or never. Hey, Craig. Craig said hello to himself, I think. Talking to yourself, Craig. He said nobody else will talk to him, so that's the way I am. I give myself feedback. That coffee's good. They are fun. Well, I really wanted a juvenile, like 3 feet or less, but they are really nippy when they're that small. Everybody says that, even Clint's reptiles. And at that size, they can still break bones in your finger or wrist. So I think I want one that's, you really like the balls. Me too. Me too. Oh, it turned into an inside joke. Cool. Cool. I like them inside jokes. But I've definitely got to do some rearranging, and finally going to have to get some racks up that I've been putting off. I'm thinking about telling Ed if he wants that 125 outside in the garage to come and get it. because it's been out there 2 years. I don't think I'm going to have place for it. Are you still looking for that PayPal?
Yeah.
Damn. Damn it.
And I'm going to give up because I have too many mics popping up.
Really?
I don't want to accidentally put the wrong one in.
His last name's Adam.
Yeah.
With no S on the end. I have 2 major overhead for the fish room. No major overhead for the fish room.
Okay.
Well, I don't know how much these have been handled. My guess is they were probably breeders. I'll scope them out, or scope it out. I've got some of those crown of thorn branches just for looks in some of my things, and there's one over in where the two of the new ball pythons are, so when they crawl over it, it scratches on the back of the tank. It's a real cool sound. I know they're up when I hear it. God answer. Pam, you didn't hear me tell my new snake's names because you were incarcerated or something last night. I named the pied Cameo.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yep, I came up with 3 names in the same day. The Cameo is the pied, and the Killer Bee, the one with the neurological wobble.
Yeah.
Is, give me a minute. I remember them all 3 and then I forget them. I need to put their names on there. Okay. Is Cosette. And the banana is Lotus. And Lotus come in several different colors. So overhauling, redoing it so it works for me. You gave me chest pain, George. I was like, what the hell? And then Marie was talking in the comments and saying we're redoing it. I just wonder what it's going to be afterward. I guess no hints. No hints.
So what is George doing? Is he moving stuff outside or?
What it sounds like. But he's got that great big enclosed area back there, the patio. So
Yeah.
probably where they're putting it. I've got all of these cichlids now that I got with Ed in Atlanta 6 months ago, and my ropefish and my black ghost knifefish in that 75 that I've got to relocate. That'll be a real cool place to have the snake right there. I got some clips today. Oh, and that lid. He was mad. Is it brown ox fish?
That doesn't show up on my PayPal, so I don't think that's it.
See, it doesn't show his email address on there. It just shows here. I'll still be here, but let me show you what it shows. Hang on. I've got to feed some crickets too tonight.
Big J, hello.
I was thinking about Big J the other day, like, where the hell is Big J? Well, there you go. Well, he's not one that came up. Sarah did. Oh, there he is. It's Michael. Michael Adam, not Mike. Okay, it's Michael Adam at Mike's Aquatics and Things. But then it cuts it off. Let me see. All I see is Michael Adam at Mike's Aquatics and Things. So I don't know if it's not one. Did you hear me, Pam?
Yeah,
I guess she can't.
I was working
You
on my
can?
drawing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I hear you.
Okay. Well, okay.
Oh, there's
I'm going to
Blackie.
send you.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. How are yous going?
Who the hell's Peggy?
Is Sarah going to be here tonight?
Oh, boy.
Quite possibly.
Oh,
She's
cool.
she's just got a situation with one of her kids at the minute. So once she sorts that out, she said she'll probably pop in. Get out of that.
Situation with kids is not a good thing.
There's an itchy kid. He must have rolled in something he shouldn't have rolled in.
Who's got that?
Oh, dear. I am keep trying to adjust my camera, and it's just.
G'day, Sky Dancer. Huawei. Everyone else, how are we?
Pam,
My
see if you
camera
can
has a
figure out
mind
what
of its own tonight.
I sent it to you.
Big J.
Big
Long
J.
time no see.
So are you got a drawing tablet in front of you there, Blackie?
No,
Why not?
because I have a different style of artistic thing that I'm working on, which I foolishly started in the middle of the night last night. I may or may not have had a belly full of beverages at the time. But yeah, I started building this crazy Lego shit. So yeah, it was probably just before midnight when I started it, and I told myself I'd only do 2 or 3 bags. And yeah, 7 bags later and 4 a.m. in the morning, I was like, oh, where did that time disappear to? But, you know, at least I got a sleep in this morning. That was a bonus. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to complete it because where my microphone sits is right where the instruction manual is. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Kat, how are you going? And windy. So wind is blowing crap everywhere. Good fun. G'day, Sterlo.
Oh, it's windy here too, but the difference is that it's really, really, really cold and windy. Probably colder here than you ever get there.
Pam, will you show that I sent you to Grasshopper? Put it on screen.
Which one?
What I just sent you.
Oh, in private?
In Messenger. It's
Oh,
not
okay. Let me
private.
get it. I didn't. Oh, I don't have Messenger open. Hang on.
Hey, Mark. See if he can figure out what it's supposed to be. I don't know why they do it like that. Only had to click on his name and it went, but it didn't me what the email
Oh, okay.
was.
It's at Mike's Aquatics and Things. Hang on, and I'll pull it up on the screen in case anybody doesn't know. Mike has been sick and missing a lot of work, and if anybody's got a little bit of spare, it would be a really good thing.
A little bit of work.
Dr. Black, did you hear me talking about the new snake I'm getting?
No, I didn't. What are you getting?
It's an adult Brazilian rainbow boa.
Nice.
I hope so. So what do you think that email address is? At gmail.com maybe?
Mike's Aquatics and Things. I don't know.
That's the thing. And when I click on that, it just does nothing, but I was able to send him something through that the other day, but no email address pops up.
Let me see if I can find it.
I think he said it was Gmail. Send me all of your monies and I'll send it through there. I won't put any on that snake. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Kat. Scuba Steve. In my personal PayPal? No.
Now, see, I've got a different one. I've got Mike's Aquatics shows up, but not Mike's Aquatics and Things. So I don't know.
Hey, Chew. That's my PayPal. Grasshopper. You can see who I've been doing financial dealings with in there. You'll see Dr. Black and Sarah and a myriad of other fish fam.
And it doesn't say whether it's Gmail or whatever either.
Yeah. I thought he said Gmail when he said it the other night, but I don't know. Maybe he'll pop up here in a little bit.
That would be good.
Yeah. But yeah, GoFundMe's still screwed up. It's been a week or more. Push Sam closer to you. Huh. I think Pam will have to do that.
They'll just be slap fighting in the back seat.
Right? No seatbelt.
Pulling each other's hair and stuff.
But standing up in the floorboard, hanging onto the headrest in front of you. That was fun. Good times. grumpymax@gmail.com. That might work, but you see in PayPal, that's not what it goes through when I interact.
Yeah, I tried that on my PayPal because he sent me PayPal stuff before, and that one didn't show up either. So I don't think he's got that registered with PayPal. And there's Mike's Aquatic shows up, but there's two different ones show up. So I don't want to post one of them because I'm not positive. So we might have to wait for Mike.
We can do the cup of coffee. Get that percentage of it, but not much.
And I can't hear you, Bob. You're cutting out.
How's that?
That's a little bit better. You're a little bit soft, but at least you aren't cutting out.
I did get a notice that my shirts from Scunch Princess were being mailed.
Oh, cool.
Right.
I made a wee bit of a stuff up with Fish Dreams' order the other day. So I have to reorder the prize that she won. Yeah, apparently I believe that Florida is in Australia. So I put in the address Florida, Australia, or it had auto-filled. And then when I was changing to Marty's address, Fish Dreams' address, I forgot to change Australia to the US. So luckily I cancelled it in time. And
they have the same wildlife anyway.
Yeah, I suppose. Very similar. So yes, apologies to Fish Dreams if she's here, but it'll still get out there ASAP.
Florida, Australia, what's the difference? No big deal.
Yeah, I thought it like I could have taken the chance and seen what happened, but it probably would have ended up getting shipped out to Australia and costing me more money or something. I don't know. I didn't want to take the chance, so I just didn't.
I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't in Australia, Florida. I wouldn't be surprised.
That'd be interesting. Oops.
I wonder what game Ed's watching.
There's Buffalo against somebody. He sent me a message saying that he was going to be watching the game with his dad and he'd be a little bit late. Miami and Buffalo.
Oh, won't focus on Obi-Wan.
Did you ask?
Hi. Jeff K. Hi.
Did you ask Kenny or Rack?
No, I didn't.
Damn it.
I was in kind of a hurry because I kind of set up the stream late because I almost didn't do one because I've not been feeling super good today. But I decided I've been missing too many, so I was going to do it anyway.
That's the spirit.
Yep. So I didn't even start setting it up until like an hour beforehand. So
Well, Pam, if you have to come on an IV or a ventilator, you know, Susie Q's going to be off Christmas Eve for the reptiles, so it'll just be Mike and I unless you come.
oh, I'll show up for sure for that on
Yeah.
Christmas Eve. I don't have nothing going on anyway, so
You can diarrhea anything. Come on. Come on down.
Silver Creek Aquatics, hi.
Hey, Tommy. Wait, all the cool cats are in here. I thought he was talking about real cats. Tell her to piss off. Yeah, hang out a while.
If anybody wants to come up, you're welcome to. The link is pinned at the top.
G'day, Silver Creek.
Almost lifetime for me as well, Silver.
I'm kind of dependent upon Bob to talk right now since I'm working on a drawing. I don't talk very much, so.
Or you don't talk when you're hosting. You don't talk very much either.
Yes, I do.
Daniel Velez says, "Hi Blackie, what logo are you building? I'm getting my grandson the shuttle for Christmas. We already built the Saturn V."
Current.
Lego, sorry.
I'll get the box. It's easier to say. It's the Inquisitor's ship. Inquisitor Transport Scythe.
Hi.
And it's big.
What's that?
It's big.
Yes, certainly one of the larger ones that I have. As big as my head, nearly.
Friggin' love Lego. That's the spirit. I never had Lego. What were those things that were real stupid? The log cabin stuff?
Lincoln Logs?
Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln Logs, yeah.
That was my skill level when I was 16, I guess. Still is.
I don't know. I think they still make those, but I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't know if they still make them or not. If they don't, I bet there were some bucks now, but I never saved any of them that I had.
They were pretty cool at a certain age.
Yeah. I used to like to play with them all the time.
I remember some of them were green and maybe red, but dark colors, dark hues. Star's behaving tonight.
Kind of.
I don't hear her little high heels tapping around.
Nah, upside down, mate. Oh yeah, you'll probably hear me give myself crap the whole time I'm building Lego, because when I make mistakes and stuff, I'm quite harsh on myself.
Oh, Jeff King put in a new fuse box panel, turned the electric off for a while. New fuse box. Wow, what did you have before, the round ones that you screw in? I don't even know what mine has. It's from the 80s. Jeez. Still make them. Bill said they still make the logs. Daniel said nice. His grandson wanted the hat, H-E-A-T, but I couldn't bring myself to pay $500 for it.
Oh, wow.
I know the Saturn B is over 3 feet
That's
tall.
800.
Oh, 800?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of
$800?
those,
Oh my gosh, no, that's too much.
some of the big ones are nuts.
3 feet tall, that's a project. As long as you can hear me okay, I'll lay down back here so where I can see it. Did you say Sarah is coming or planning to come?
Yeah. She just asked me for the link, so she's probably not far away, I imagine.
The old screw ends brought enough over the years to buy 2 boxes.
I believe it is Sandy.
The V's
I believe
rolled in
they-
emeralds, so it's
I believe they say it's food safe, so it's good. That means it's aquarium safe, doesn't it?
Yeah, it should be. It says it's food safe.
That's the way I figure it.
I see Ed.
You big shrimp.
Hello.
There.
Hello, cat's butt.
Yep.
Hey,
Gotta
Ed,
pump
how
some
are you,
water.
man?
So how was the game?
Oh, my team. Well, neither one is my team, but the team I was rooting for lost with the last second of the game. But it
Oh
was pretty
no.
fun because it was a blizzard.
Playing in a blizzard, were they?
Yeah, it was. My dad and I have been looking forward to this game all week long. So I'm going to be working on my ukulele.
Oh, cool.
Oh, very cool.
Looks like
Wow.
you've done some to it already.
Yeah, on my Thursday night stream. Here, move, Nico, please. On my Thursday night stream, I painted the sides blue. I painted the top thing blue. And then I took this
Oh,
jellyfish
that's looking
print of
cool,
mine.
Ed.
And here, I'll show you what the jellyfish print, it looked like this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember,
Nico,
yeah.
come on, dude. You're
Yeah, I
just
remember
in the
you
way.
showing us that. It's looking really cool.
I just see there's a camera there. It's what I want to know.
I think he just thinks I'm talking to him.
Cool shirt, Ed.
Oh, thank you. So,
Did you
oh,
see-
my glasses are all crookedy.
You see mine? Wait.
Oh, a new dance fish.
Yeah, that's
I've
his
got
new
the
one.
old one.
Yeah,
The breeding is fun one, or pleasure.
yeah.
Classic line.
All the above. Oh, Daniel says he believes there's an aquarium Lego kit available. I think there is too.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it holds water though.
It'd be interesting to
Yeah,
see.
they have little fishy Lego men too.
Yeah,
Or maybe
maybe
they
it
have
comes with
Lego men with little bell diver things on their heads.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be
Would
neat.
be-
I know they have a shark because it's with the pirate setup. A Lego shark, and it's like its mouth opens and you can fit a head of a Lego man in it.
Classic.
Nice. Ed, do you have a shop that you sell your work on?
I do not. Maybe someday. I don't like this dull razor, and it's not making a nice sharp cut on my paper.
I got
This
I need to order some new razors for my blades too, because when I cut mat boards and stuff, it really sucks if I don't have a good sharp one.
Yeah, when I had my mat board cutter, I always had sharp razors, but now I don't know where my mat board cutter is.
That sucks.
I don't know if it made it to Tennessee.
Oh, that long, huh? How long have you been here, Ed? Like 4 years or longer?
Yeah, about 4 years.
Yeah. Been some of the best 4 years of my life.
Oh, sweetheart.
I wish I could say the same.
I set that up for you. Great, Ed, didn't I? Huh?
Knocked it out the park.
Well, there used to be something that was really annoying at the factory. I'd always have to do every Christmas season, and I'm happy I don't have to deal with that. I know that sounds terrible, but we always did a can drive, and all 3 shifts would donate cans. And I mean, we would have truckloads of cans. And it was always up to me and the other shop stewards to weigh the cans to see which shift won.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, that sucked.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Did you see, Ed, that I forget which company it is, but they make the batteries for one of the electric vehicles, but they voted to unionize with the United Auto Workers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. It really is.
It
Cool.
used to be JCI used to do it, and they were UAW, but they went out of business. So hopefully the union doesn't run them out of business.
Yeah.
I know that sounds terrible, but
Yeah.
sometimes the union messes things up too.
Oh, yeah. My first experience with unions when I was like 30 and I moved to New York, and you had to belong to the New York State Nurses Association and to work. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, so I became a rep for my hospital. I'm like, you can't beat them, you'll join them. Hey, Vibes. Hey, Debs. Debs Aqua Pets.
Oh yeah. I don't have any chat up. Let me fix that. Oh, I don't know if you guys could hear me very good. My mic was in the air too.
We could hear you fine, but you certainly sound better now.
Yeah. Still haven't seen Mike come in.
Yeah, I just had a message from Sarah. She's only a few minutes away.
All right. Oh, Mike at Fish Tank Barn just posted a video. He found a new and unique fish for the Fish Tank Barn.
Deb's Aquatic Pets. Hello, Vibes. I think I said hello to Jeff Kane already, but I'll say hello again just in case I missed him.
Yeah, you did earlier.
The second one's still free.
Does Blackie have a YouTube channel? Yeah, I think that Grasshopper's been posting it. I think. It's been posting something I can't see.
Yeah, he's been posting it.
There's all of Pam's links. And Bob's. And Ed's. Everybody but Blackie's. There's Blackie's.
While I'm thinking about it, I want to be sure to mention that how good of a job that Grasshopper does all the time with the links and
I
stuff.
was just thinking the same thing. He really
Because
does.
sometimes we don't always acknowledge it, but he does a really good job.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
We take him for granted sometimes.
He's a champion moderator.
Yep, he is.
A pleasure to have him mod on my channel as well. He comes from good stock, apparently.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's blushing.
What are you doing, Star? Huh?
Mexicali fish keeper, howdy.
Oh my god, I hate this razor blade.
Thanks, Vibes. I've been floating around 750 odd for about 2.5 years now. It's ridiculous. But, you know, it's probably because I don't really do content, isn't it?
They say that has something to do with it.
I like some of the content that you've done. He has
Me too.
an awesome series about a snake that kept sneaking into his house. And he kept
I was
finding new
just-
locations to put it, and it would always find its way home like a homing pigeon. And then he also has a great video on mosquito trapping.
Yes. Remember them all. Enjoyed them all. I really like the snake
too.
ones. Maybe we should start sharing some of your snake videos on the reptiles and our reptile connections.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we should have Blackie on the show sometime.
On reptiles,
Yeah,
that's not a bad idea at all.
the wild reptiles.
Yeah, if you can corner another snake.
When do you stream that show?
Friday Eastern time, 7:30 Eastern time.
What's
Susie
that
Keith.
equivalent to now?
Who wanted to know?
A few hours ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hopefully someone goes on after Punchy. I don't know. Who goes on after you, Pam?
different people. It's hard to say.
Blake
Craig-
didn't go on for a while, though. He goes on like 3 hours after.
Sometimes Craig Doherty or Dowdy.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah, and Aqua Balls a lot of times has a premiere at least after I'm done, but it's also a couple hours later. I mean, not what am I trying to say? Aquamate.
Oh, Craig is going, Jeff said. Okay.
There she is.
Hello.
Your ring light is
Oh, yeah.
broken, isn't it?
It is broken. I don't know what's wrong with it. I tried to plug it in and it just won't turn on. So I don't know if the bulb blows in them or it just was poor quality and didn't have any staying power.
Huh.
How's everyone going? Everyone looks very busy and engrossed in something.
Yep, just working away.
Yeah. just
Oh, are you
working
doing
away.
the jellyfish, Ed?
I am.
Oh,
Isn't that awesome?
that is very, very cool.
I'm cutting the hole right now in the right there.
Yeah.
I used a dull razor blade and I don't like how it made the sides rough.
Aw.
Hopefully I'm going to use like something to darken that up, and then when the lacquer goes over it, I hope you won't see it.
I look like I'm very black in the dark. I should get something creative to do, shouldn't I?
You could just be the talkative one.
Right.
Well, that is very in my wheelhouse to be the talkative one.
Now, is that a big wicker chair on your porch out there, Sarah?
Yes, it is.
Have you ever sat in it, Blackie?
I have. It's actually made a few appearances on my YouTube channel
Oh my God, that's awesome.
in some videos and stuff.
It's a cool background.
Now I'm gonna have to look for it.
I think there's in one of the like when I play songs at the start of my live stream, I've made videos that are just basically, what do you call them, slideshows. And there's one with a couple of pictures of me in a funny hoodie sat in that chair.
Yes.
AGRB.
GRB, hello.
GRB.
Hey. When I get my little thing fixed, I'm going to be able to rock out with all the cool people in Australia.
It would, you know, it would have been interesting to put strings on it and see how resonant it was without the hole.
You know, damn it! I wish. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say the D word. I wish I would have done that. I thought about it, and then darn it. I mean, it's not like I'm any good anyway. Or gonna be any good.
Yeah, I'm, you know, just curious now as to how much the paper would have stopped the noise, if at all.
It's a pretty thick paper.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, probably wise to cut it then, or maybe some slits would have been a good idea. No, I got to stop giving you ideas after the fact. Captain Hindsight, not welcome here.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I thought about the same thing. I was like, I wonder how bad it would sound if I didn't mess with this. Blackie, are you all ready for Christmas?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't exactly do much.
You guys have like a big Christmas dinner thing?
We used to do that a fair bit, but now that like my siblings and myself have all of our own families and stuff, it's often spread out at different venues and whatnot. But yeah, we're not going anywhere this year, but we'll have people here on probably from Christmas Eve on, but different people here on Christmas Day, and then a few extras on Boxing Day. So yeah,
Hey, Select.
I much prefer having people come here than having to drive all over the countryside on Christmas Day or Boxing Day.
I get that.
Select Pet.
John,
We don't have Boxing Day.
yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. I don't really know what Boxing Day is.
Oh, really?
Canadians do it.
The day after Christmas. I think
But we really
wasn't it-
celebrate Christmas Eve.
We
Yeah,
don't really celebrate Boxing Day, but it's like a public holiday and it's a recovery from Christmas Day usually.
Ah,
Yeah.
I thought, wasn't Boxing Day traditionally the day where the presents were given? I'm not sure. It's one of those holidays that have
Oh,
just been
that kind of box.
been
Oh,
twisting.
okay. I'm thinking about the sport boxing.
Well, Well, I think it was more about like boxing stuff up.
Yeah, that select
Go
page
home.
I
says
think
the day
that's-
you box your stuff to take it back.
Yeah.
Return all the presents you don't want. Yeah.
Get that cash refund
I don't-
instead.
Oh yeah.
I
I'm not
loved
sure
my
if
grandma
it's
Jenny to
supposed to
death.
be that, but
My poor grandma Jenny would always get me the ugliest shirts.
Did you take them back, Ed, and cash them in?
Never. I just stuck them in the shelf or in the closet and never looked at them again. Then my
You
mom's like,
didn't-
"Why don't you take these back?" And it's like, "Well, they were a gift, and I don't like to
didn't-
shop."
Didn't pull them out like when she was visiting and stuff and wear them just for show?
No, they were shirts that I would like absolutely hate.
Yeah, right.
Like I don't know, button up ones to your neck and thing. I don't know, just kind of something you might see like a preppy might wear or something, but just not me.
You know, that's the good thing about button-up shirts is you have the option not to do all the buttons up.
Right?
Wow. Got
Well,
it.
I meant, what are they called? Oxfords? They're buttons to like just to here.
Yeah.
I won't wear those. You know, they've got a collar, just buttons to here. They got like some type of embroidered animal or something right here.
Yeah.
I won't
Yeah.
do those.
Just like the 3 or 4 buttons at the neck.
Yeah.
Eyes on.
We call them polo shirts down
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Polos. Yeah. Oh my God, baby cat. I almost stuck this razor right into her. She jumped into my lap.
Oh no.
I didn't.
That
Though.
would have been an eventful stream.
Yeah.
Karen?
I was looking for one of Dr. Black's snake videos to pop up there, but so far, no. It's a polo. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate
Apollo
polos.
13.
Probably why I never became management.
Right.
didn't like the shirt.
See how quick that came back, Ed. Karma.
My brother-in-law loves them.
I used to wear them when I was younger and had somewhat of a physique. But it's been 40 years.
I'll wear them once in a while.
I was in a choir that I had to wear a red one.
Yeah, I don't think Red and me are very good friends.
I had a teal one when I was a little kid. I would wear a lot because I thought the color was cool, like aqua teal. That probably sounds goofy, but
I used to have one that was a light blue one, and it was like an off-brand. I mean, like a oh crap! I almost thought of the name. It was a square patch, a 4-letter word, so it wasn't like an Izod. It was pale blue. I wore that thing to rags. Well, there's a Blackie snake video.
Yeah.
When one big snake isn't enough.
Oh yeah, that was a little short that I put up just a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
I haven't seen that, I don't think. Maybe I haven't, I've forgotten. I'll have to check it out. And there's Sarah's link. Guys, you need to go check out Sarah's stuff because she had a sale on her
I thought I
t-shirts.
did the parental controls and opened it up for you.
you guys, I'm going to be right back.
Okay.
We'll be here, Ed.
Okay, let me see if I can fix it. Is it saying it sent me a message? So
Time for a nap. Have a good night, day, everyone. Good night, Jeff.
See you, Jeff. Take it easy. Thanks for the sub.
let me have I will look it up for you.
Okay.
Does it have a thing to say a PIN number?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got a PIN number. I have to come and help my son with his computer game parental controls for a moment.
Okay.
Eating grilled chicken, drumsticks, fresh salad, and for dessert, eggnog,
Oh,
pecan
that
pie.
sounds good. Eggnog and pecan pie. Oh,
Yeah. All the
I haven't
things I
eaten
can
anything
have.
yet today. You're making me hungry.
Mm. Peck Tech also just posted a video. All aquarium up there. I think he means update. Sometimes I go back and I'll see titles that I've misspelled words and stuff. I'm like, what the hell? It's been up 3 years, you know.
Huh?
That grilled chicken really sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Ouch.
Lace monitor lizard invades Blackie's backyard. Oh, wow. Y'all have lace monitors?
Yep.
All the cool reptiles.
They get to a pretty decent size too.
If you have any interest at all in doing that, Blackie, we'd love to have you.
Yes, definitely.
Say that again,
Pam,
sorry.
If
Simon?
you have any interest at all in coming on the reptiles stream, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it'll just be a case of timing,
Yeah,
as per usual.
we're all friendly except Pam.
Yeah, I'm kind of mean, but you can ignore me.
I'm used to your level
Most
of
people do.
friendship, man.
I had to, Pam.
There's the reptiles Facebook page. COVID sucks. Yeah, it does. Dragon Lair. Hey, Dragon Lair. Said black Bell's phase or regular phase.
Just regular phase, but the bells are around here as well, I believe. That's just it. Refers to their patterning, doesn't it? I think.
Haven't seen you in a while on Pam's, Patrick. I don't think. Wear them to court. About as dressed up as I get. Big Shrimpton said. That must be the shirts.
Yeah.
I wonder if you're behind a little bit, Big Shrimpton. What do they call it, lagging? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, we're trying to get Dragon Lair on too, but we haven't been able to pay what he wants yet. We're working on it.
Those appearance fees are the hardest thing for a struggling YouTube channel.
Right.
And you get all these famous podcasters who get their guests for free just because they're trying to sell something.
I know. Blackie rescued a snake from vicious finches and budgies. I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. The first
Sarah
one, the
Sarah
first
had
one,
one of those guys at her house the other day, the brown tree snake.
yeah. The first one I remember seeing you post was the big snake on a wall with its head hidden. So I guess it thought it was hidden. It was daylight and you were out in public somewhere showing it.
Ah, yeah, that was one at work. Yeah, my old job.
It was a big snake.
I haven't seen the really big one here for a few weeks, so I'm kind of hoping that it's up in the roof with a batch of eggs wrapped up.
Hmm.
It'd be
Females
nice to-
bigger than the boys.
Yeah, generally.
I'm glad it's not that way with humans. I wouldn't do a good job at being pretty.
Trash cat. Howdy.
Trash cat, hello. How are you?
What are you, trash cat?
Good day.
I tried to sound
Sounded
cool.
like Yosemite Sam, Ed.
Thank you. I said,
Yeah.
trash cat.
That's
Said a joke.
Foghorn Leghorn, isn't it?
They
Yeah,
sound a
I
lot
know.
alike sometimes.
I suppose. Voiced by the same dude, weren't they?
Yeah. Mel Blanc, I
Blanc.
think.
Mm.
You say blank, I say Blanc. I've
The
got a
French
bunch of
dude.
reptile friends that would be jealous of Blackie. They're Australian reptiles fans. Well, yeah. Yep.
Everybody's jealous of
What are you
Blackie.
doing?
Pam, you stepped on her again.
I didn't even move my foot. She just like yiped out of nowhere.
Poor thing.
Flashbacks.
Ed, you weren't here when I was talking about getting a new snake. I won't talk about it again except to say what it is. It's a Brazilian rainbow boa.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Now, these snakes are never going to get big enough to kill you, are they?
This one's probably there now.
Yeah, it's not small.
It's between 40 and 60 or 65 inches, but it'll get bigger than that still. But
What's
it's
that about 5 feet?
yeah. And I think they get 6 to 8. I think that's what I recall. So we'll be eye to eye, or it'll be looking down on me. Ed, do you have any interest in that big tank in my garage from Ginger Graves?
Oh, what size?
A size that I can't find a snake lid for, so I'm through with it. It's 60 inches by 18 front to back, and then probably 20 or 24 tall. It's 120 or 125. It's an odd shape.
Does it hold water?
It did when she gave it to me. It's been sitting in my garage a couple of years.
Yeah, I would do that because I would like to have something big enough I could try rainbows in.
Well, it's definitely big enough for them. But it's just sitting there, and I'm wanting the space. It really takes the space of because I can't move it at all.
Yeah.
It's the one that's got the stand that I think needs to be reinforced.
121. I think it's 121765.
Patrick said rainbow boas can't quite swallow me.
Yep.
They get my skinny legs maybe. Yeah, it'd have a heck of a mouth if it could swallow me. They're supposed to be super, super strong, and they're related to what's the water snakes that are so anacondas.
Oh,
Clint's Reptiles did. I've been watching, researching them, and he did a whole thing about them. And he said through their genealogy or whatever, they are a lot closer to anacondas than they are some other snakes you might think. And
huh.
they're super strong. He said he was holding two small ones, like 3 or 4 foot ones. And I'm like, don't be wimpy, Clint. All of
They've
Pam's links.
certainly got a very anaconda-y shaped head.
Yeah. He got a big head and a big mouth.
I touched an anaconda this year.
Did you?
Well, that sounds like the snake for you, Bob.
Yeah.
It had
A
one
big
at
head and a
the
big mouth.
Aquashella.
Yeah. Well, this snake, several places it says that they can break bones, so try not to let the adults bite you. Yeah, anacondas are also boas. Yeah. Sarah's art on a shirt. Y'all better check those shirts out. I got 2 on the way. Can't wait to be wearing them. On sale. Were you able to add any more on there, Sarah?
You know, I haven't. I had a really big week though,
Well, the
so I
6
thought I
or 8
might
that
have
are the
gotten more
ones that are
time.
on there were really hard to choose between.
I was thinking too, because what I have is the ones that I really am very keen on putting up. A lot to do with my own personal taste of what I really want to have on a shirt. Um, and there are also some quite, recent pieces that I've done, and so I've just been sort of thinking that. But I've also noticed that the colourful ones are quite popular, and so I'm thinking that I should probably think about. Sorry, I'm also like panicking because I'm doing this painting, and I have to try and keep it moving before it dries. So I'm concentrating on 2 things at once. But I'm thinking of putting some more like colourful kind of ones, as well as the kind of just
And
black and whitish ones that I want to do.
It's probably an option that people could go on your Instagram as well, and if they see a picture on their Instagram, on your Instagram that they like, hit
Well, so if
DM.
anyone wants to do that, and a lot of the colourful ones are from a little while ago, because I've been working mostly black and white for a little bit now, so it's sort of taken over on the stream. But there are lots of those brighter ones a bit further back, and if anyone wanted to do that, they could certainly go and have a look and see.
we may
And
have an
I would
alien
be happy
abduction.
to oblige.
Nice. Did Ed say where he was going, or just that he saw this big orb outside the window? Where is Ed?
I don't know where he went.
There he is.
I'm too busy concentrating on my paint.
Oh, I didn't know he had a fridge in there. He doesn't. That's where his art supplies are. I've got a senile cat that just stayed and she's wanting to eat. She forgot. Holly, you ate.
Goodness, she's got a meow.
Oh God, it's a calico. You can tell that voice. You ate just before Pam went live. All 5 of you did. She has dry food out too and water, so she'll eat.
Mhm.
Yeah, and there's Sarah's Instagram too.
Oops.
I dropped a
I didn't
plate.
do that. I meant to do this.
What happened with
You
this
can't show your art. I'm going to like shrink you every time you try.
one?
I like that one. That one's cool. I love the colors.
Oh yeah, awesome.
This one is actually one of the ones I was telling a story about how lots of the art got wrecked. So all the splatter patterns that are on it is actually from my mum's cleaning. But I decided what was happening is I couldn't decide whether to paint it or not. And it happened to get splattered quite evenly. And so I thought, well, it's already wrecked, so now I can just brave jumping in and painting it.
Yeah.
But I quite like it. I could have done that earlier.
Blackie, have you heard of the All Australian Panel Day for Australia Day?
No.
Grasshopper says Adele from COC might try to get a all Australian panel together for Australia Day.
When's Australia Day?
26th of January, I think. Yeah, that's right. I think
It's quite a controversial day, though.
it is.
Well, that shocks me that Adele would attach her name to something controversial.
Yes,
Smart.
many people call it Invasion Day.
And Sarah Dragonlair says he watches this girl on YouTube that cooks food from around the world, and she shouts out artists on her channel, and he needs to turn her on to Sarah. Yeah.
Sure.
Invasion Day. What's that mean?
Because it was when Australia first, when Cook first landed in Botany Bay, I believe, was what it signified, and basically Whitey coming in and taking the land from the natives.
Oh.
But if that didn't happen, we may not have you or Sarah, because you guys may have never been born if it wasn't for Australia.
This is true.
Well, that's true. But it was still pretty terrible, and we have a pretty horrific history here, as many places do, I suppose. But lots of really terrible things happen, and so there's that idea that celebrating him coming, and then all the atrocities that were committed.
Don't you have similar stuff regarding Thanksgiving?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
it's
if somebody tries to boycott Thanksgiving, I'll punch them in the mouth. That's one of my
Apparently
favorite
isn't it?
eating days.
It's more
Right.
popular than Christmas over there, isn't it?
It is. The food's better, that's for sure.
We get a bunch of days off for vacation too.
Yep.
What
always
people
a
want to
bonus.
do here is, I think, just change the date. So still have Australia Day and celebrate Australia, but it just not to be marking that invasion and that's what we're celebrating, and instead to still have a holiday and still do all the celebrating, but just change it around so that it's inclusive. And
Yeah,
that's
that's what
celebrate.
they're trying to do with Columbus Day here. Is change it
Yeah.
to Indigenous Peoples Day or something like that.
Yeah. That'll make all my Cherokee ancestors feel a lot better. No bitterness, no bitterness.
Well,
My
Columbus
Potawatomi doesn't care.
was really an awful person if you really do some research on it. But we've glorified him over the years in the schools and Columbus Day and all that stuff, and he discovered America and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Well, he's the reason why I'm alive. So thank you, Columbus.
Cool.
Heck
Don't
yeah.
don't hold that
Mhm.
against Columbus, Christopher.
I know some guys
Oh,
who'll
neat.
be real
Oh.
jealous of that.
Is that the Sith? The sisters?
Oh wow.
Yeah. The
Or not the
Inquisitor.
sisters, the Inquisitors. Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So it's was released in conjunction with the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show.
Which is really cool.
It's got the 3 Inquisitors as well. Oops, where's my camera? Oop.
'Tis true. We all bleed red. Very true.
So it came with the 3 Inquisitors and also an Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is cool because I don't have this Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, I see you're just being a hellion tonight. I mean a hellion.
They called the Slate. The Scythe.
What?
Is that what that ship is called? The SE or the SCY THE.
THE. Yeah, Scythe.
Scythe.
It's the blade that the Grim Reaper carries is a scythe.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I think that's what
I'm
I
about to
need
unlock
to
him
cut
in
my
my
hillside with.
What's the difference in a scythe and a sickle?
A sickle is a single-handed tool,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but basically the same concept. They're both reaping blades.
Yeah. I've got a sickle, but I only use it for high weeds. So
Working on a black thing also.
let's see.
Clown knife or ghost knife, is it?
Yeah.
The ghost knife.
I tried to make some fish out of polymer clay, but I was never very good at getting their shape right.
Well, you
Every
got the
time I would
face.
do them, they'd like be off.
The face down, Ed. That looks good.
It looked better. Well, you could see it better with the when it was white, but I painted it black, so it's a little harder to see. But it's kind of got the eel mouth.
Yeah. And the little squinty eye.
Very good.
Yeah, this is a commission.
Ah.
It's going to be given away on Depths Unknown on Sunday morning. Some Sunday, I don't know when, but some Sunday morning.
GRB rides his sickle to the shop. Okay.
Bicycle.
The old bell hooks. I remember those.
Yeah, I think I've got a couple out in the garage from many, many moons ago.
Yep. I'll tell you what, throwing hay up on a wagon sucks when you're a little kid. Oh.
Yeah, I think I can remember getting in trouble using them inappropriately as a kid. Putting holes in things that didn't deserve to have holes in them.
I don't like my white paint at all. It's chunky.
Yeah, I like talons for sure. Perhaps real fish and clay. There's the makings of a horror story. For sure.
Sure is.
I just read a book or a novel about organism that lived at the bottom of the ocean that was like lived in oil. It was really neat.
In
They
oil.
were bringing the oil up and it was actually a living organism that was killing everything. I think it's called the black.
Ooh.
Another Blackie reference. So bizarre.
I'm going to come and fill up my glass and get my other paper that's not here. I'll be back in a tick.
Okay.
It's the first time I've heard that expression, back in a tick. Hey, did you
Yeah.
find something? No? No.
My cat short today was hilarious, but it didn't get any views, so I'm going to redo it again, I think, tomorrow.
I didn't see it pop up at all.
Didn't either.
It got 391 views.
That's a pretty good number. Pretty good.
Well, I think I've gotten over 1,000 for like the last 2 weeks on things, and this has been the best one. I can put up crappy things and it does better. That makes me mad. But this one,
that's how it works, yes.
Of course. It's your favorite food.
Okay. Did you hear that?
No.
Can you hear it?
No, can't hear it.
Oh, well. You guys will just have to go check it out.
What's he saying?
It's some little kid who says, I think it's Hey Santa Claus or Hey Nicholas. I don't know what it is. But it's some little kid saying, Hey Nicholas, what's your favorite food? And then the cat says children in a real scary voice. But I have it timed up perfect for him meowing. And it's super short, but I thought it would do really well. And oh well. What you gonna do? I think it'll do better during the week. Well, everything I need white paint for. Because I could start painting this toy.
What are you doing? Huh?
Oh, actually, I could sand. I'll sand.
Francis, stop. Get in your chair.
Is that what the new dog's name is, Francis?
Francis. I've had Francis. The new dog is Worm.
Worm, that's right.
Now, secretly, I call her Worm when no one's listening.
My dad's finally started to admit that he's going deaf
Huh?
and needs hearing aids. It's been driving me crazy, but he can't hear his alarm anymore. It's too high of a tone. And we're like, your phone's going off, Dad. And he's like, what? Your phone is going off. And then he puts it up to his left ear and he can hear it a little bit with his left ear still. So he's finally
You can get those.
figuring it out.
Lots of the new hearing aids will connect to your phone with Bluetooth as well, so you can use your hearing aids as a, what do you call it, speakerphone.
Wow.
Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they just call those Bluetooth.
yeah, but you know, hearing aids that
Yeah.
do it as well as earbuds.
Being able to explain how to do it for him, though, might be another trick. I have to.
Yeah, preaching to
He's
the
at the
choir
age.
there.
Oh, I have to turn on their TV all the time now.
What?
Well, their old remote broke, so I got a brand new universal remote. And it's like, they start pushing buttons, and it takes me a half hour to try to figure out where they went,
Oh, yeah.
and fix it. And it's like, oh man.
I do that myself. I'm like, yeah.
The problem is the TV is a smart TV, and it gives them too many choices.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me those old 3-channel rabbit ears any day. I haven't had my TV on probably for 6 months, maybe longer. Not even on.
They don't miss a episode of Price is Right ever.
Yeah.
They record every one of those.
Well, I
Uh,
watch it on YouTube.
they love the Game Show Network.
Oh my god, I bet it's here. So I've just been like looking and looking for this thing, and I bet it's right here. It freaking is. Sorry. Hi.
You found it?
Yes, I did. It was in the bag right next to me. I'm like looking everywhere out there for it.
Well, Ed had was it a dead battery?
Oh, well, my battery is over 6 years old, and it went. I needed to replace it, but I had a bolt that was so rusted in place it took me almost 2 days to break it free.
Was that
And got
what was
that
wrong?
done.
Was
Well,
that your
I'm
motor?
actually. This was on my truck,
Oh,
and then I couldn't get my truck to start, and I thought it was my solenoid, but it turned out it was the connecting things that connect to the top of the battery.
yeah.
And I bought a new one of those and replaced it, and the thing ran no problem. Just the metal circle thing that goes on the battery, and you screw it real tight. I trimmed back the wire because maybe the wire was corroded too. I don't know what part was bad, but I just got rid of about 1 inch of wire and the whole piece. Put the new one on, and it works fine.
What was
But
wrong with your mom's battery?
it was old. They hadn't
Okay.
serviced their engine or their battery in such a long time. But I'm the guy who drives it most of the time for them.
Right.
Mom just doesn't like to get in my truck, so it's nice to have that car, but boy, that was a pain in the butt. And then I went to a movie when nobody else was going, so nobody was leaving the theater. Everybody was rushing in to see their movies. So I couldn't even ask anybody in the stupid parking lot. But that movie was really good. It was called Violent Night. And it's like a horrible B movie that I just absolutely loved. I was like crying through the whole thing because I was excited and laughing at the same time.
The preview looked really good to that.
And it really is a bad movie. I'm not recommending it to anybody, but
Oh,
if
really?
you have a warped sense of humor that loves violence,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good job, Grasshopper. You beat me to it.
Me too. Well done.
like I loved the original Die Hard.
Hey, George. Again.
Hi, George.
G'day, George.
Oh, Blackie, have you ever seen Only Oscar's Christmas Tree?
I've not.
She has a Star Trek Christmas tree, and it like makes noise and lights up and does everything awesome. And I was checking it out. Apparently, Hallmark does all the same stuff for Star Wars too. You can do
Interesting.
Star Wars or Star Trek. They have a giant Death Star that goes on the top of your Christmas tree.
Oh, wow.
That sounds right in
love
my
to hear it.
wheelhouse.
It's so cool.
This XYZ link is pretty cool.
Oh, Bob.
I wonder sometimes if people ever click on those before I delete them.
What's it
I
say?
think people are
Darn
pretty.
good way to pick up bugs and stuff on your computer.
Girls18.xyz.
Find my hot
Find
girl
my
here.
hot girl here.
Yep. We got a half
Wonder
off.
what they're selling.
It's at half off, whatever it is. 50% off.
Don't trust them, Bob. I bet it's a scam.
I shouldn't have given them my credit cards.
Probably not.
You only live once.
Right. Hopefully.
Only Oscars says there's a Harry Potter topper as well for the Christmas trees, Ed.
Oh,
For
you
all
know,
the
I've never
potheads out
seen
there.
but 2 of the Harry Potter movies.
You've seen more
I
than
saw
me.
saw the first and the last one. They're both on dates with different girls.
Huh.
And neither girl stuck around till the next movie. Or I didn't stick around. You know, I just, yeah.
Good night, vibes.
See you, Bobs.
Right vibes. I didn't even see vibes there. We haven't been looking up much, though. I'm sorry.
We said hello to him when he came in an hour ago.
Oh, good.
For sure.
I just looked at the weather forecast for this coming week. I shouldn't have even have looked. Thursday, we have a forecasted high of -3 degrees and -13 for a low.
Mm.
And for those in the, let me see if I can switch it over. Oh, it froze. Oh, there we go. For those in Australia, that's -19 for a high and -25 for a low.
Jesus.
-19 for a high.
That's going to be a little bit chilly.
You know, I was looking at the weather report here. It's going to be the coldest it's ever been since I've moved to Tennessee over Christmas.
Yep.
We're going to have a high of 20 and a low of 11.
Yep.
Oh, I wish we've been having highs in the single digits for the last few days. So
It used to be that way all the time here when I was a kid. That was the way it was in big snows. All the time.
Well, I'm going to take my buffalo head outside for those 2 days, maybe 3 days, if I can get 3 days of freezing weather. That way, if there's any bugs like moths or bugs that are trying to bore into my buffalo head, it'll freeze them out.
yeah, that's true.
And then I'll put in some new cracked mothballs in the back. But I haven't done it since I've moved here, and I'm supposed to do that every 4 to 5 years.
Huh.
And I can see how to do that.
The things you learn on YouTube.
You just get
Well,
pussy whipped, Ed.
I can tell something's eating it because I can see the little black spots dropping off of it. I don't like that.
Is this a real buffalo head?
Oh, yeah, it's a gigantic buffalo head.
Oh,
You want to see it?
sure.
Yes.
Definitely.
And,
What's 3D?
unplug the computer. It's from the Potawatomi reservation. Hold on, I unplugged the wrong thing. Can't hear anything.
Yeah, I get pretty
Can you guys
close
hear
with
me?
the conversion
Yeah.
as well, eh? Yeah.
Okay, well, the Potawatomi hunt and kill buffalo whenever they want. So normally hunting season for buffalo is only in the spring when their manes are all falling apart. But this is my
Oh, wow.
buffalo. He is about 5 foot tall. It's way, way up there.
Oh, awesome.
He
Poor
had
baby.
72 kids. He had 72 babies before they retired him and ate him and gave the head to my uncle. And then it's tradition you give a buffalo head to your son, but my uncle doesn't have a son, so he gave it to me.
Pam wants
I
to
think
know
they-
what happened to the buck.
I think they ate it.
Oh no.
I'm sure they probably ate everything. You know, they're Native American Indians. They don't waste stuff.
Pretty resourceful bunch, eh?
Oh yeah. I think see it's a shaman thing. My uncle's a shaman, and I think they used to make headdresses with the buffalo heads, but
Cool.
now they mount them and put them in their houses. But I'm a terrible person. I'm not a shaman or I don't do any of that stuff. I was going to try to learn Potawatomi, but I never got around to it.
I wonder if you'd get stopped if you drove with that on.
If I made it into a hat,
Yeah, a head, put it over your head like a mask.
I don't have a Indian card because I'm not enough of a percentage. You got to be 51% to get an Indian card.
Yeah. Damn it.
Almost everybody here in the States has got some degree of Native American in them.
Yep. Yep. My granny was half Cherokee. One half.
Yep, that's what my grandma was too, was half Potawatomi.
So we got the same amount of Indian in us.
Yep. Well, yeah, because you might have more from your dad's side. My dad came directly from the Czech Republic, so he's 100% Czech. So there's no Native American Indians over there.
No, my dad's family came from Germany. Germans. Kaler was Kyler or something like that. Oh.
June
Well,
says
my
her
grandma
grandma had an Indian card. She was sent $5 a month.
Oh. Yeah, it really depends on what tribe you're from, because some of them get really good and some get nothing. Like the Potawatomis down in Arizona, the Firefoot Potawatomis, they have casinos, and I think they also found the stuff that they put in nuclear bombs and stuff. What's that? Radium. So those people get paid a butt ton. I almost dropped my fish.
The Cherokees
I don't think
have casinos, over in North Carolina here. The Cherokees.
Yep.
I don't get a check though.
Well, you don't have a card.
No. Damn it.
My Potawatomis are from South Dakota. That's where my buffalo came from.
From the Black
They have
Hills?
5 nations of Potawatomi. What's that?
I said from the Black Hills.
Yep. I'm not for sure where, but maybe.
And that's in South Dakota, isn't it?
Yep.
Where the Mount Rushmore is.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
And there are a lot of Indian reservations right around there too, so it could be. When you go to Mount Rushmore, there's always seems like there's I keep saying Indians, Native Americans. There's always seems to be Native Americans out there dancing and stuff. It's kind of
And
cool.
protesting, yeah, because the Mount Rushmore actually was put over the top of one of their sacred monuments. And the carving was then over the top and destroyed their sacred monument.
I missed what Only Oscars June said when we were talking about the Indians using all the buffalo. She said they would use the whole Pioneer. Nothing went to waste. That's good.
The cat. Knock it off.
It's the whole
I'm sorry.
time.
I wasn't trying to knock you guys off. My cats are trying to fight.
I've got two fighting here, just as you said that. Stop. Okay.
Nico already has a scratch on his nose. Nico's my moneymaker. I need his face looking good.
His face or his booty?
His face for my shorts I make of him all the time.
Yeah.
I'm closing in on 1 million views.
Awesome.
The cat's going to need
Right,
its own
80%
YouTube
of it.
channel.
A lot of it's the goofy cat.
Does he got a card, Ed? Does he get anything from that?
I give him all the treats he wants.
There you go.
Well, if you're a member to my channel, it's actually the Nico fan club. It's not mine.
I'm a member. I'm a member.
Well, Nico, thanks you. There's 2 tiers. I have the Nico fan club, and then for $2 more, you also throw treats at Ed and Baby Cat. Pretty stupid. But I figure, hey, if I generate $600 a year off that, that would pay for Nico's flea medicine.
Yep.
So,
It adds up.
yeah, Nico's highly allergic to fleas, so I have to buy expensive crap for him, or he
Oh dear.
pulls all of his hair out.
You could move to Wyoming. We don't have fleas.
Yep.
I didn't have fleas in Missouri. I never had fleas until I moved to Tennessee, down south. But I think my cats like it here.
It's because we don't get any cold weather anymore.
Yeah, Wyoming doesn't have fleas because it gets too cold in the wintertime and it kills them. So we have ticks, but we don't have fleas.
Well, that cold snap over Christmas will kill a lot of them. If we get 72 hours of freezing weather, that'd be wonderful.
It will.
We'll have less of those Palmiro bugs. There's those roaches that get like 4.5 inches long that fly. Hate those. And then if you're out like having a barbecue at night, when they're flying around, they like fly right around your head and stuff, and they make all that noise from their big flapping fins or wings.
Yeah, they sound like hummingbirds.
Yeah. But they're freaking big old roaches. Oh, I hate them.
The hummingbird moth sounds like a hummingbird too when they're buzzing around. You guys have those over there?
I don't know.
No.
No,
They had them on Cape Cod.
Almost all the animals are the same from here to Missouri. I like all the warm-blooded critters are pretty much the same. We have the one thing we didn't have in Missouri was all the armadillos. We have armadillos here.
Do you know that on these big like underground reptiles and Morph Market and all those places that sell the reptiles, they now have things like armadillos and sloths and all of that for sale. Exotic stuff like that.
Wow.
Yep. Like
What is
armadillos.
slothy?
Huh?
What's a slothy?
They're like $6,000. They got all kinds of weird stuff on there. I'm like, who would want an armadillo? They've got like 3 or 4 kinds of them.
Most of the time, I just see them squished
On the road. You get out in time, you can get one. You know.
That's an animal they should have in Australia. Do you guys have armadillos?
No.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they look like a weird, cool animal, like an Australian animal, don't they?
Yeah, I used to see them when I lived in Texas. I'd see them on the road. People would hit them, and then they would like roll them over on their backs and prop up a Budweiser. Have them laying on their backs with a Budweiser. You used to see that in the road all the time in Texas. It was like a favorite pastime for people to do that.
I think they're like the poor man's. What is that thing that they sell those too? If you can get them, they're super expensive. I think they're African. They may be Australian that have the armored.
Oh, hedgehog.
No. They do have hedgehogs on there, but these things are big and they have long plates and they kind of look like an armadillo. But what are those things called?
There's some kind of
An
an
armored
anteater, aren't they?
anteater?
Aren't they an anteater of some kind?
I don't know. They might be, but
Starts with P, I think.
they get poached all the time. But they're super expensive.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, armadillos are kind of reminiscent of those, but not nearly as cool. Pangolin or dragon.
Pangolin.
Pangolin. I can't see
I
them.
don't know what they are.
I can't see all the letters. Pangolin. Those are super, super cool.
I think you see a full-grown porcupine, and they're amazingly big and cool.
Yeah, Dragon Lair, they have the hairy armadillos on underground. I saw them on there too. I didn't realize they were that small. Yep.
Now, that show we're going to go to in February, will it have these things?
Probably. I hope so. Curiosities and Oddities or something. It's like sci-fi meets pets or something.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun show to go to.
Yep. I thought it was the next day, and I sent Ed the link, and I'm like, I'll meet you tomorrow at 10 or whatever.
Yeah, that's how I got mixed up because I said something to Ed about, did you guys like this show? And he says, oh, it's not for another month, not until February or something. And I was like,
He told me, and I'm like, damn, I'm glad I asked him.
The reason I got mixed up on it was because Bob said it was the next day.
Right? I was ready to go. Damn.
Yeah, they were both like September 11th.
Yep.
But one just said February instead of December. Or whatever it was, December 8th, whatever.
January, I'm going to Repticon in Atlanta with my nephew, so there's that.
Sometime in January, I'm going to be going down to Florida to see Grant and Shelby and LRB's place with Scuba Steve.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. When they were having the half off sales, which they're still having for Black Friday or whatever, I was in PetSmart on Gun Barrel Road down in Chattanooga, and I was going to get a king snake, but they wouldn't let me get it because somebody had stretched it out sexing it, and they're like, well, we're not allowed to sex them. And I'm like, well, somebody did because it was bleeding a little bit down there. And so they held it and said they had to let the vet look at it and all that. And I thought, well, they took my name. They called me today after I bought a huge snake last night. They called me today and said, your little snake's going to be fine, the vet says, and you can come and get it. So I have to go get that king snake tomorrow.
Oh, well, if you can measure what the dimensions of that tank is, I'll try to figure out what type of shelf to put it on.
It's 60 inches long and 18 inches front to back. Let me walk out there right now and do it right now.
Well, you don't have to. I should be able to remember that.
Well, you want to know how tall it is too, I bet.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, I figure if I haven't made an effort or really seriously got it in here, there's the screen for my 75. I got it out of the truck at least. Got it to there. Let's see. Yeah,
I'm going to build a wall. I got to build a wall. I was going to put all my Fish Fam art on the wall I'm building.
Right.
But now I'm going to do a hallway and put all the Fish Fam stuff in my hallway. And then I think that wall will be a couple of big fish tanks instead, because that'll be by the fish room.
If Pam will blow me up, we can get a good view of it.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'll grab my
It's still got
nephews and my brother-in-law, and we'll scoot by and get it.
it's still got a diffuser thing on the back. She had that light kit, and I said, "No, I don't want that. That's what that is." But see, it's got glass ledges up here, and from that end to that end, you see why I wanted out of here. It's right where I could have something else. It's
Sure.
60 inches, and then it's 18 inches across here. Yeah, if I could get it to, but I want to measure the height of it. Yeah, comes right in at 18 and a half. And then here to here, where's the tank? Is 26 inches. Wow, it's taller than I thought it was.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'll fill that up with. I'll finally have something to either do Congo Tetras or rainbows in.
Yeah, it's big, big, big. And it's bigger on the inside, it says. I don't know what that means.
It's a TARDIS reference, Doctor Who.
Oh, okay. It's
Nice.
still got some of the sand in it, and sometimes I get out of the truck and throw my bottle or whatever this way, since the garbage can's over there. Of course, I'll clean it up. But yeah, there's the stand and everything. It's a cabinet on the front, of course, doors. Yeah, come and get it anytime
Okay.
you want. Let me clean it up a little bit. You want me to leave the sand in it?
Yeah, you don't have to go to that trouble.
Yeah,
But
anytime. Whoops, anytime. Come and get it.
it'll probably be after the Christmas break if that's okay.
It's been there 2 years, so there's no rush. That's for sure. Get back, Yossi. Good.
Great, baby.
Good. Yeah, once I
Yeah,
figured out I can't keep a snake in it, I'm done with it.
Well, thank you.
Sure. Well, it was Ginger's, and I was helping her really. I don't need another tank that big. I honestly don't.
Well, guys, it's about that time, so we get to have everybody show what they've been working on. I've been working on this buffalo calf, but I still got a ways to go on him.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right. You did get a lot done.
And Blackie can show his stuff. Hang on.
I'm trying to get turned around here.
That is awesome.
Awesome.
I would like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I like the Inquisitioners.
And Ed can show us his ukulele. Oh, he's working on
okay.
it right now.
Oh,
I was sanding a carp.
That's
I
very cool.
painted stripes on a
Nice fish.
Yep. And then my ukulele, I don't want to touch it because I got dust all over my hand, but my ukulele.
Very cool.
That's so
That's
cool.
going to be totally awesome.
So now it just needs to be lacquered, and then I'll be able to string it. I'm
Lovely.
pretty happy with
awesome.
this.
Yeah. Okay, and then we'll see what Sarah's working on. Oh, awesome. I love that.
I do too.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's really nice. Very cool.
Got a way to go, but
What kind of paper is that?
it's cotton rag paper. It's handmade cotton rag paper. So it's very, very nice, and I like it. It's thick and solid, and it's got all the little edges, but I've got some big sheets of this that because we had some floods at the beginning of the year, and they went totally through the flood water, and then they got just washed and hung out because they're just made from cotton, and they're like great.
Wow,
So it's
that's
like
awesome.
the
That
paper
is
doesn't,
awesome.
it doesn't like break down because it's made from cotton, and yeah, I love it.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, well, guys, I'm going to call it a night and go see if I can find something to eat.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thanks for throwing up all the links, Grasshopper. And thanks, Sarah and Blackie and Ed and Bob for coming. And I shall see everybody later.
Thanks, Pam.
Bye,
See
Pam.
you all.
Bye.
Thank you.
Don't
Good
cuss
night.
yet, Bob.
Better hurry, damn it.